That's I I don't know, dude. I hit the wrong button. Here, let me see if I can walk that back a little bit. Why did I die there? Let's see. Okay, let me actually open this up. I don't know why I canceled. That's so stupid. Yeah, I accidentally closed it off, I think. Whoopsie. Okay. So like I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. The guys spawn right on my face. I'm still fine. I've got 4K ES. Yeah, I'm still fine. I'm still fine. At some point, like a ton of dudes get on top of me. I don't think this is the one I died. Yeah, like I don't get it, man. It's like you watch back the run and everything looks really easy and simple, like, oh yeah, no problem. And then one thing touches you for insane amounts and you die. I think I'm gonna stop using Sigil of Power. I think that's what's causing me deaths. Because I'm spending too much time trying to stay in the Sigil of Power instead of staying away from enemies. Okay, so right there, like that guy stuns me right there out of my Bonestorm, which causes a lot of dudes to be able to accumulate on top of me. And then I very, very unluckily get all these things spawned in the way that I'm pathing with guys right behind me. So it's like maybe I should have ran to the right, but I try to run through them. I TP across. Okay, so I've got enough space, and I'm at 2600 shield, and I begin my damage again. And then right here, the guy leaps into the air. Boom, one taps me. But look where he hits. Look where he hits. He aims over here on the bottom left of the screen. I'm up here right above him, like maybe 5 to 6 meters away, or six, whatever they're called, and he still hits me. He still hits me. So not only does he hit me where I am not, he hits me for close to 5,000 damage. No, 3,700. I'm sorry. I had a little bit more shield, but let's just call it 4K. Because he has to go through some armor as well. So 4,000 damage, one hit where I'm not. He jumps, attacks the bottom left of the screen. I'm on the north side of him, and he still hits me, and I die. That's silly. Yeah, it's I wouldn't these deaths I wouldn't mind if when I do something dumb. Like if I'm just in a corner getting stormed, then it's my fault. Like I misplayed it. But when a mob jumps in the bottom side of the map and I'm not there and he still hits me and he one taps me, that's a little, you know. Okay, so the last two runs I've made it to wave 13 and I've died to a one shot mechanic. Like not even mechanic, I got hit by a fireball, one tapped 3K or 4K life, and the other one I've got hit for 4K and died. So it's kind of frustrating. It really is frustrating. Where's the thing? I want to keep doing more runs because at this point it looks like the way that we're gonna be able to solve this is add more ES. I don't want to add more ES, but easy there. Yo, where is it? Oh, here we go. I really don't understand it, man. I have Tailwind up, man. I've got, damage reduction. I've got, I don't know, dude. I need some way to not get. I need some way to not get my channeling interrupted. Let me see if there's any jewels on the market that I want to buy. Proj, hits, chain. Yeah, movement speed is just there as a bonus, man. Movement speed, critical hit chance for attack. There's a lot. There's a lot with movement speed and stuff like that, but yeah, this one's pretty good actually. One divine 11 days ago. I'll whisper him and see if he's there. This one's pretty good too. It's just the fact that there's reload speed that's bad. But otherwise, it's pretty solid. There we go. Let's go outside and pick this up real quick. Sanctum's already open. He'd have to come out. Yeah. I'll just hang out for a second. I meant to take this out. I just left it in there. It's because I'm gonna keep spamming me until I get it, until I give it to him or something. Let's take that out. These values, I actually want them better values. Oh, you know what I could do? I could just get like the values that I want and then just hit them with divines until I get something good. Yeah, but how many divines am I gonna throw at it before they hit good? Oh man, probably too many. This needs to be higher. The values are too low. Dang, man. This one's really good, I think. Do I hit it with the Vol Orb? That's the question. I don't know. You know what I could do? Because I'm not even using... I'm really not even using all this. I could just remove this. Right? I could just slap on way more ES. What if I just throw this on? What's my res at? Ooh, my reses are really bad. But now I'll have AK shield. I think these guys mostly do physical damage. What if I put on the fire damage? No. Okay, let's do this one. Let's try this. Lightning's a little bit iffy, but we got 4K shield now. And then we just drop a few skellies as a result. We drop 2 skellies. Okay, but now we've got 4K shield. And I'm wondering if that's enough. Now we're going to have like no evasion. Yeah. I wonder if that's a problem. It might be. It's probably one of the reasons why I'm not getting stunned as often. Do I want to try it with a Warrior Invictus? I don't know. All I would have to do is move a few charms, I think. It's just getting my lightning res a little bit higher. Do I want to try it like this with more? So I'm going to be missing 2 skeletons. And 30 evasion. Or 15% evasion. But I get double shield. Do I want to... I might want to just add the stun value. Because, dude, I'm telling you, I'm still dying to stuns. I absolutely hate stuns, dude. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to remove it and then add them over here. There. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. What am I doing? I meant to do this. Okay. Alright, we have double shield now. Only 2 skellies and a crap ton more um, stun threshold. We added 8, 16, so 36. Okay, hopefully that's it. Alright, let's just get to wave 10 fast. Dude, that's a lot of stun threshold. 411. God, these ads, dude. What is going on? Why can't I tell? That's why, huh? What? I still can't do it. Why? Oh, because I don't have Warrior Invictus. That's right. Well, I hope I remember that and not just start panic rolling or trying to blink. That's not very good, is it? Okay. So far, so good. We have AKES. Tons of stun threshold now. Okay, we're gonna run at the guy. Yes, dude, we ran through without getting stunned. Amazing. Okay. Kind of annoyed at how stun, like how impactful stuns are in this game mode. Okay, I always want to run vertical against these guys, or horizontally rather, like strafe. They always throw some stupid projectile at you that one-shots you. Would it? Allies do stuff, not enough cast speed, or not no +5. +4 attack speed. Additional fizz, accuracy, attack speed. Let's see. +4 cast speed, accuracy, and damage. 1 divine. Man. That sucks, dude. Maybe 1 divine. Probably not still, though. That's pretty wild. If it doesn't have that extra +1, you just don't want it. Fair enough. Okay, run at the boss guy. And then run away from the minions. I got stunned there. I don't know why. Why did I invest in a stun threshold if I'm still gonna get stunned?
Stay light, stay alive.
Nah, not enough. Not good enough. I just got hit for so much. I had 7.6 thousand shield. Watch this dude right now. 8,000. Oh, it didn't show it. I want to go hop out and get one of those little whatchamacallits, man. I should have portals left. These are like last floor. I'm gonna go get it real quick. It won't take me a long time to buy it from Alva. Let me buy a few of them, actually. Not that one. Where is it? No. This one. Life, mana, energy shield when you reach low life. Yeah, give me like, I don't know, 5 of them. Yeah. There. Let me hit the restroom real quick. I'll be right back, everyone. Okay. No. Oh my god, dude. I got frozen, man. If it's not one thing, it's another. If it's not stun, it's freeze. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Let me see how it happens. What are the last few seconds? I should have looked at the map modifier. Like, okay, I walk into the corner. I could have walked up there, but I see projectiles, so I don't. And then I get frozen there and die. Yeah, I just get frozen. I get insta frozen. I'm attacking. He goes freeze, and I go 100% to dead. I got 4K shield. 4K goes to 0, and then dead instantly in 0.6 seconds. Bam. Wow. Yeah, it's just like... I don't know, dude. This game mode is just silly. My Omen of Resurgence didn't even go off. That's how dumb it is, man. So every time I've died, it's been to stun where I can't play the game or freeze and I can't play the game. It's never been like, you know, some damage or one shot, like a 5,000 damage one shot. Okay, so I can get more freeze threshold on this side. This is so silly, man. So what? Do I get self-mortification and then go back to freeze charm? Or do I go stun charm plus 1, 2, 3, 4? I can't even. Oh yeah, I have the +1. Yeah, because 100% of maximum energy shield is freeze threshold. That makes it so I can't really get frozen. It's just the guy that beamed me though, man. Like I shouldn't be like having to work around it. Where is this thing here? I'm just gonna go up so it shows up on the map. Where is it? I keep getting like the weirdest of things, man. I think you just on this character, you just don't do it. I think you just don't do it. I don't get it, man. I've got up to 8,000 shield overcapped. I've got 30% damage reduction in Tailwind. I've got pin to get all the enemies off me for 4 seconds. Like I've got a bunch of defensive layers, and then still like one stupid thing will get through and just completely kill the run. I've done the stun lock twice, freeze, and one shot. Like having enough damage for the run isn't even a problem. I guess I can add more damage in. Just sit here and keep slamming these guys right here. Maybe that's what I do. I just keep slamming my Bonestorms on the skellies. That seemed to have worked. Maybe it's like protect the skellies.
Barely broke a sweat.
Wait, nothing spawns far away if you're close to a mirror? They just keep spawning like right in the mirrors right in front of you? That's funny. That seems to be the case, yeah. Yeah, the run's going way smoother now. If I just keep throwing my bone storms in one location and instead of running around, it seems like it clears not only faster but it's safer.
Are you trying to cleanse yourself of me?
It seems like it. Where's the stash? Let me go put all this stuff away. I need the skeletons to spawn faster. They're away for too long, I feel like.
Get rid of the exile. I am.
Quick and lethal.
Nothing you do matters.
Oh, what the heck? My skellies went away.
Will pass into the next world.
I stunned twice. It's 3 times. 4 times. Okay, this run's going good. That's how all runs start, though. They start off good, and then just one thing happens. This looks as though we're gonna get one decent run, and not get screwed over. Got stunned. I stunned again. I've got 1 charm. Okay, 1 down. Okay, second one down.
Barely broke a sweat. What luck?
Okay. Alright. I actually don't. Sometimes my skeletons don't pop out for whatever reason.
What stands as fine as this and beckons you to
Don't like that guy taking my life. Okay, let's move away. I got stunned. I got stunned again. I got stunned again. Okay. Okay. Last few ones. Let's get this recorded. Where are we going? Left? Alright, which one are we on? Alright, last 3 waves. I'm gonna remove my ugly mug and let's get this recorded. I gotta remove the audio. Okay.
An easy trophy.
There we go. There she is. Okay. And that's how you do it. All right, we got that recorded last 3. So we've got 2 of those runs done. Unfortunately, we're 2 of 4, and albeit the first 3 runs I did with no stun charm, which was ridiculous, and no stun threshold. So once we added that, everything changed, and it's obvious as to why. I just feel dumb that I didn't think of it sooner. But that's how it goes with these builds, man. This would have been great, the early league, man. Where were you? Where were you early in the league?
That's quite nice.
Okay. We need +5 dominions. Not, I mean... I mean, good rolls, man, but this late, it's not gonna work. Dang, man. Hey, let's go toss it in here. What? Okay. All right. So what's our our evaluation of Simulacrum on this build? Number 1, I don't think you need this much ES. I only put it on because I got one shot twice. So when those bosses spawn, you actually want to run toward them. You don't want to be far away, and the reason why is because you'll think you're safe across the map, and then all of a sudden they'll throw a bomb at the edge of your screen that you can't really see, you're not paying attention to. And then if you get hit, you get one tapped. So the second those bosses spawn, you actually want to run toward them and just circle them. And if you get them to do a melee attack, it doesn't do enough damage to kill you. And if they do any type of charge attack, you just strafe it and you don't take damage. It's just being far away from those guys. They hit you with something random and then you die, or they TP on you and freeze you. So I need to be aware of the freeze mechanic. But if those 2 conditions don't happen, then you don't get one shot, you don't get frozen. So I think you should be fine. I need to make all of those suggestions to people. Okay, so we gotta write all this stuff down. Okay. Let's... Alright, time to start writing, dude. Alright. We gotta make build guide. Let me get my template out so we can start writing. Okay. Okay, we want to write how the build plays. Here, let me write it over here so everyone can see what I'm doing. Okay, so we want to write down what the build is about. What it's designed to do, how it plays. Skill gems, passive tree, Jewels and gear, yeah. Gameplay footage, yeah. You know what would be good is pros and cons. I kind of want to start off with that. So where's I guess we'll start off with pros. Really good wave clear. Like decent wave clear, good wave clear. Very efficient. Efficient's not the word. Like you generate a shit ton. How do I say generates a shit ton of energy? Copious. Generates copious amounts of energy. Works well with detonate dead, since we are stacking increases to fizz damage. Good wave clear with not by itself, but with explosion damage via power charge consumption. Okay, so good wave clear. Also, no one's using this build, so physical spell damage gear is relatively cheap. Comparison. Okay. So the gear was way cheaper. Like if you were to get this wand equivalent on like a lightning spell one, why can't I? Oh yeah, I changed the key binding. Like getting something like this for lightning would be stupid expensive. Same thing with this. Getting 130 spell damage with mana plus 2 spells, 92 crit chance and crit damage bonus would be super expensive. But I think I picked it up for like a 2 div. If it rolls spell physical, nobody wants it. They just throw out the window. And because the amulet doesn't have mana regen, and cast speed, nobody wants it. So I picked this up for 2 div. So it is wildly less expensive than other builds. And this, I just use a rare glove. This cost me 1 div. And because it doesn't have mana. Everyone wants mana. So you don't need a stack. So spell physical damage gear really cheap. Since we're not stacking energy shield, or not energy shield, mana int. So gear is cheaper in general. I think this point is kind of the same as this point, isn't it? So I think I'll just kind of add them to the same thing. Okay, cons. So these are all pros. I think a pro could be a clears like what, super juiced? How do you say super juiced maps? Highly modified clears highly modified tier plus 15 maps and map bosses easily. Well, actually, it's not just maps. It does the trials really easy too. So clears. Trial of Sekimas. Doesn't know how to spell Sekimas. No. Hold on a second. Nobody pay attention. Wait a minute. Sekimas. Sek. The H and the E are backwards. There we go. No, there's supposed to be a question mark right there. Clears Trial of Sekimas. Trial of Chaos. Highly modified tier 15 maps and map bosses easily. Yeah. I mean, I'm for one-shotting bosses, two-shotting bosses. Has enough damage to clear end game pinnacle bosses in I killed Zesh in 4 Bonestorms plus 4 Zesh, so we definitely have enough damage to just run around and do whatever we want. People are like, no you didn't, and I'm like, I got the receipts, bud. We got the receipts. We got the receipts. We got the receipts right here. Okay. That's 1 Bonestorm for 7.8 million damage. There's another 7 million damage right there. Oh, highlight that one. 9 mil and some change, and then dead. That's 4 Bonestorms, baby. So, yeah, we could definitely do damage here. Trial of Psychomods, Trial of Chaos, modified by my team, boss easily. In a few seconds. We kill them in a few seconds. Has the capability of doing over 9 million damage per Bonestorm. Cons, I mean, the big con is it's a channeling spell. It's a channeling spell and can be interrupted. Canceling your spell altogether. Forcing you to restart the cast from the beginning. Not a big deal on maps, but it's like game break. Is this an ad again? I can't think whenever an ad shows up. I don't know why. Music kind of drowns out in the background, but whenever an ad shows up, my brain just shuts off and I can't think. Not a big deal on maps, but highly problematic on simulacrum difficulty 3 to 4, 3 and 4. You will need to slightly alter build to include stun threshold, or to include increased. You want increased stun threshold, and you want and stun charm. I think it's called stone charm. What is it called? Stone charm, yeah. Yeah, you want the stone charm. I'll say 4 stun immunity. The cons, it's a channeling spell, and that's really like the main con. Oh well, I could say another con is that, but it's boiling into channeling. Like the con is the fact that it's a channeling spell. It can be interrupted. It takes let's see. Because it's a channeling spell, you need high. You need to, well, I can't say like a second because it's lying. You don't need a full second to cast it. It's like 5.5 seconds, I think. What is that? Only 5 seconds? Click, bang, click, bang. I don't know. Yeah, let's just say a second. You need roughly 0.7 seconds to cast the spell. It also has a like a quirky queue up timer before you can channel and move at the same time. I don't know if it's intended. So it's like all this boils down to the fact that it's a channeling spell. So it can be interrupted. You have to cast it. You got this quirky little mechanic where you have to click and then run. Because you can like click it once and like run like that. But you don't get all your Bonestorms off. So you have to like click it once and then click it again. Yeah. Cons. Here, I think I'll Simulacrum. In order to do you need to add either. I like skeletons. I when I tested it, skeletons just performed better than blasphemy. I won't even say blasphemy. In order to do Siglam, you need to add at least 2 skeletons to draw aggro to give you time to cast. I mean, you don't really. It's just sometimes it's nice because they run over there. I'll just leave it in there. You don't have to. That's the only way I tested it where it performed well. I just say it's recommended. Yeah. And they're not just skeletons, they're skeleton warriors. And have a high level of either energy shield or evasion. So for energy shield, you want like 4K, 4,000 plus, or evasion, you want it to be like 60% or higher. I'll just put 60% plus. Okay. And this all comes down to the fact it's a channeling spell. So I'm just trying to highlight the fact that it's a channeling spell. And then this is kind of another point of the fact that it's a channeling spell. And this is its own point. Yeah, this is its own point. I should not do it to this one. The heck? Why can't I go back? Oh my god. What? This one needs to go like this. There we go. Difficulty 3 and above. Okay. This makes a little bit more sense. Okay. So now we have the pros here. Cons here. Huh? Hello? There we go. Okay. I mean, really, the only con to it is it's not like the best Simulacrum 3 difficulty and beyond build. But I mean, like, how many builds are the best at everything? You know, that have really good wave clear, that have really good pinnacle boss, single target damage, and they can do Simulacrum and not get one shot by something stupid or frozen or something like that. Okay, how it plays. You have to develop a play style where you click, and then like half of a second, no, like a third of a second. So you need to get used to a rhythmic clicking of your mouse. You click once. Then wait like 0.3 seconds, then click again to resume and channel the spell. Then you need to aim, then aim at your desired location and release it. That's basically it. Like step 1, click. Step 2, wait 0.3 seconds. Step 3, click it again. Step 4, aim and release. Yeah. Okay, and it's a one button play style. So it's a one button play style that only utilizes 2 buffs in the form of, what are the buffs that we're using? We're using Chiming Staff with Sigil of Power. Yeah. And the damage checks out. Like, we've done our Path to Building. We need to make some alterations to our Path to Building, because we made some adjustments here. And we got a new Megalomaniac that we need to add in the build as well. We've also checked the different variations here. We've checked the best damaging support gems. So, yeah, and the level is a lot lower. We're a little bit higher level now, 92, 93. I'm wondering if I should make the guide hit to level 100. The thing is I'm not level 100, and I feel like if someone is level 100, they could probably figure out where the last few remaining points should go. So I probably won't bother with this. So let's go back over here. Okay, so it's a one button play style. In the form of, what is it called? Sigil of Power and Eye of Winter. Sigil of Power and Eye of Winter. So Sigil of Power, this is via Chiming Staff for increased spell damage, and Eye of Winter for critical weakness, right? Critical. Oh, it's not critical weakness. It's called something else. Oh, it is critical weakness. Okay then. No. to inflict critical weakness. Okay. Okay, we talk about what the style of play is. We talk about how to play it. We go through the pros. Actually, I think some of the pros, I'm writing down the content that it can do. And maybe that's its own little section. Like, what content can it do? Because I talk about simulacrum over here. And I feel like it's better in its own little category. So I'm going to make a new category. I'm going to call it, what type of content can it do? I feel like I should word that better. Yeah. So we'll bring that back. We're gonna add that here. So Trial of Secamus, Trial of Chaos, highly modified tier 15 plus maps, the map bosses. And then I'm gonna make here that simulacrum is kind of iffy. I'd say that simulacrum +3 difficulty and above should only be attempted when you are comfortable with the play style and have like really high gear, high-end gear. You should have stun, increased stun threshold, stun charm, stone charm, stone charm, and check for cold damage. To swap to freeze charm or freeze, yeah. You can also take freeze threshold on the tree. If you had additional ones, you might want to do that. Icebreaker. %. Is that 100%? Yeah, of maximum energy shield. Okay. How it works. I mean, the way it works is you make Bonestorm suck less. For add fork, chain, cast speed, and increased projectiles. For add fork, chain, cast speed, and to Bonestorm to allow it to be cast faster, generate more bone projectiles, or accumulate bone projectiles faster, allow them to chain and fork, So you can throw them at the ground, have it chain, hit an enemy, and then fork. You also want to add to generate an important accumulate to generate power charges to cause the projectiles to explode. Yeah. We're using the boots. What are they called? These boots are called bushwhack. And then the spell is called Combat Frenzy. Not again. What is this? Combat Frenzy is a spirit gem. All pin. It causes pin to generate frenzy charges. We then take, what is it called? Resonance. To power charges. Okay. I mean, we don't actually, so I guess we have to talk about the frenzy charge mechanic is actually massive, a part of the build. Mm-hmm. Okay. I feel like how it works should be after how it plays. Okay. Mm, I think when we explain what content it can do, yeah, we need to. What else can we include in the build that people want to know? They want to know how it plays, how to make it work, how to gear it, gems, jewels, like the gear setup. They want to know like what it's capable of doing. And I think we're gonna lead with that. I think we want to do like this information up here, like after the build showcase. Actually, maybe even after how it plays. We'll talk about like how it plays right here. Right? They'll want to know like what it can do, how it plays. Actually, maybe how it plays should be after. Maybe build showcase. Maybe here. So people know, hey, we're going to be pressing one button, murdering the entire screen, four-shotting pinnacle bosses. And then we'll show us doing just that. Then we'll talk about all the different content we can do. Maybe we don't need to go into such detail right here. How it works. We break down like how we make Bonestorm not suck. I think we need to like discuss how to make Bonestorm not suck, because I think this is going to be a high point of contention. Someone's going to get their hands on the spell and it's going to suck, and they're going to think it's a good spell to use, and it sucks. You need to make it not suck, or suck drastically less. So we need to choose our words carefully with how it works. We talk about the pros and the cons of the build, and then the jewels and stuff like that we'll actually just show. I don't need to write it down. I will go into recommendations, and there's a lot of different variations that I've tried. And then I do have a bunch of footage at the end I can show. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what else people would know. Like, what else do people want to know? This is a Deadeye. Okay. There's a lot that we have to include here, actually. So, Bonestorm, by default, feels terrible to use. To make it feel viable, For fast mapping, you want to add fork, chain, cast speed, projectiles. We also want to modify. We also want to turn on. We also want to utilize bone spears secondary explosion mechanic that is triggered when you have power charges. It consumes all of your power charges to cause the projectiles to explode. Okay. Bonestorm. I keep calling it Bone Spear. Um, mm, can off screen enemies Okay, pros and cons to make it work. I think that's basically it, right? We talk about the Bonestorm doesn't feel good initially, and you need to improve it. And for mapping, you want to utilize for bossing. Or cast on crit spell from. What are we casting instead here? We're casting Sniper's Mark. Okay. This build is designed to clear end game content with ease. For a safe, let's like making it so you don't have to stack a lot more defenses. Like if they're dead, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, the build is designed to clear most inking. It's best utilized to either clear high level juiced maps or running trials. Okay, I think this is a good start here. I've created here. I forgot what it's called. What is Google's version? It's not Copilot. It's God, why can't I think of it? It's Gemini. That's what it is. I want to bring that up. Okay.
Testing, testing.
We're live from Chick-fil-A.
This is Brent.
And this is Flora.
And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich.
And that chicken fillet
The what?
is perfectly crispy and soft at the
Script.
same time.
And that smokehouse barbecue sauce is a lot of fun. And the brown sugar bacon definitely had a little bit more pizzazz. Also, the mac, one of the all-time greats. Man, I'm getting hungry.
Oops. No, 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 no.
Smokehouse barbecue bacon sandwich and a
Stop.
Coca-Cola on the Chick-fil-A app for a limited time. Make yes to pay for the testimonial.
Saturday presents in the red corner the undisputed, undefeated Weed Whacker guy, champion of hurling grass and pollen everywhere. And in the blue corner,
I messed up. I meant to.
extra strength Saturday. Eye drops that work all day to prevent the release of histamines that cause itchy allergy eyes. The winner by knockout is Saturday. Saturday, bring it on.
It's Spectrum. We believe every day unlocks
Dude, what is. Oh my god. There. Okay, there's a few things. It's gonna be kind of weird to get this all down. All right, I'm gonna go back in to start recording. So I think I've written my script and I've got all my points in order. I need to start breaking this up here. Thanks for watching, guys.